head of BBC Children's Acquisitions and Independent Animations. So we buy for both channels off-the-shelf programmes and pre-buy a lot of shows as well, more recently. I've been involved with so many brilliant programmes as a producer, and more latterly at the BBC as an executive producer, and there are so many great, fantastic shows for children that I've been involved with. I'm, you know, a very lucky girl. I think the thing about the kids programme market, it's an always evolving thing. When I started in the business over 20 years ago, it was a very different beast to the one it is now, and it is a beast now. It's massive. But I think the changes over the last few years with big SVOD players coming in, it's brought a lot of money into the children's television economy, which is a good thing. It's changed viewers' consumption habits, which is an interesting thing. But I do think that you know, there's room for all of us, and I think finding synergistic ways of working together is actually going to be a benefit for us all in the longer term. But it's always interesting, I would say. The way our audience is consuming content is different. Where they're watching, not what they're watching, and I think we would all do well to remember that, particularly in the preschool arena. They're watching the same programmes but just in a different place. So it's still always never about the content you're producing for that audience, and remembering that is important. I think for the older kids it's different. We're seeing a segmentation of the audience, and you know, places like YouTube are very, very popular destinations for music videos, for the funny stuff, for vloggers, for all sorts of things. And it's a very different offer to linear broadcasters offer. And I think that's great. There's room for us all. You know, I think children's entertainment is a very broad church and becoming broader all the time. But it's sort of up to us broadcasters and other content suppliers in sort of keeping in touch with what our audience want and keeping ahead of what they want. So there's still sort of a very important place for us in their lives. MIP markets are the place we go to meet producers by other broadcasters. Actually, we talk a lot with our colleagues internationally, distributors, and it is the #1 marketplace for children's television without a shadow of a doubt. I think the advisory board is a great thing. I think it's really, really helpful in this ever-changing world for us all to get together and discuss the trends, discuss how we can together benefit the children's industry as a whole. And when we all come at it from different points of view, obviously the BBC, I've got a very public service sensibility, and we are, you know, a UK service, and, you know, sort of talking with colleagues who are part of global organisations and how we all fit together, work together for the benefit of the industry. I think it's a really, really helpful and instructive thing for us all. I would say to a first timer is preparation is everything. Research who it is you need to talk to. So prepare and prepare early. Those are the important things.